And now, back to Carolina Connection Talk, right here on The Storm.
All right, we're back with Carolina Connections. My name is Denzel, and
I'm Tommy Archer. And we're here with frequent shopper Matt. And, you had a story that you went in there and found some good deals. What are you going to tell us about that?
Hey, guys, thank you for inviting me on. It's a pleasure.
Not a problem.
So, Goodwill is... it's really for someone. I'm a cheapskate. I'm very, very tight with money, and Goodwill, you can really find a lot of unique items, things that you may not find other places. Obviously,
exactly.
Even the antique stores you don't find as. Because Goodwill, you either really want it in Goodwill or you really don't. It's one of those, do you really need it kind of things. Yep. A couple things I found, we were talking about a little bit during the commercial break, was I found like I said, I'm a huge Carolina Gamecock fan. Mm-hmm. I found a 1970 Ezra Brooks liquor decanter, which is in the shape of the Gamecock and the big Gamecock.
And how much did you pay for that?
I paid, I think it was $5.
$5.
That's a great deal.
And they only made so many, and then I think it's worth. I looked on, it's worth like a couple $1,000.
Oh my! Was there any chips in it?
No chips. You could tell it's old.
Yeah. Some of the paint coming off or whatnot.
Well, really, even that, the paint didn't really look that bad.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, and it was just like and everyone else is like, she said, $10, $5 or whatever she said, and
man, all day.
Now, you guys, I don't know if you've ever bought a Coach pocketbook, but my ex-wife loved Coach pocketbooks. I'm telling you, they're $200 for a little wallet.
Oh, yeah.
And you've got the big, oversized purse that you can carry a kitchen table in. That, of course, she liked. $400, $500 on up. Well, I was at the Goodwill in Gastonia, North Carolina, right up the road here. And I looked, and it was like the heavens opened up, and the gleam of light, on the display case.
It's like, I'm going to save all this money.
Yeah, and I'm looking, I'm like, no, this is not
real.
A Coach pocketbook up in the Goodwill.
Yeah, no.
And it was, and it was actually authentic, because Coach, those who actually carry Coach, or husbands that know about Coach that buys for their wives, knows it has a little engraved thing with a number. That's how you know it's authentic and not just off the street somewhere. Yeah. Well, I happened to have my phone with me, typing in the numbers, and I asked the lady at the counter, I said, how much for the purse? She said, $10. I was like, are you sure? And I kept saying, are you sure? Ma'am, I'll be glad to give you more. And Tommy, Denzel, the purse was absolutely in perfect condition. Wow. No spots. It didn't even smell. Sometimes things can have
it's old,
that musty smell. Yeah. It looked perfect. And I'm like, this is a joke. Somebody is punking me. There's cameras somewhere. I'm getting ready to go on candid camera or something. And it was just in perfect condition. And I felt bad. But as I was leaving, I think the sign said giving goodwill to others. I was like, yes, you sure did. Because so they live up to the name, because I bought a $500 purse for $10, and that's not, like I said, whenever I was in college, early on in life, first got married, you don't have a lot of money to go out and fill up an apartment.
Yep, exactly.
So where do you go? You
Goodwill.
You go to Goodwill.
Exactly.
And I've bought, now I don't want to sound like I'm obsessed with Goodwill, but definitely, like I said, if I need some like work shirts, or if I need some work pants that I know that it's going to get messed up, I go to Goodwill. Yep. Because you're helping out people by giving them the job training process. And I think they have school or something.
Yeah, we heard about a university was getting opened up. We're going to start enrolling kids there as soon as it get opened up. Nice. But so they just really care about the community, and like you said, it's good for college students. We were actually, when we were walking in, there was a ton of furniture over to the left, and there was just tons of different items. Honestly, pretty shockingly, like very well in good condition.
Right.
Chairs, tables. and there was a gaming chair, and ironically, the gaming chair was the most expensive item in there.
Well, now golf clubs, because I'm a big golfer.
Oh, we saw those other
golf
too.
Because kind of what I do is like a lot of my friends that are just starting out. I'm not going to let them play with my clubs. But I will go buy, and I'll go to because I'll go buy a little golf bag from Goodwill, and you can pick up clubs here and there. Especially, I know that you talked about in the first segment. When we were listening. And at certain locations, you really have, and I'm sure Goodwill may not say this. This is me as a shopper, not as a part of an organization. Mm-hmm. But certain locations, you do have a little better stuff.
Oh.
Like I went to.
Definitely.
I mean, maybe. I mean, you get it.
Yeah. Like the one in Chester or Rock Hill, South Carolina, may not have what Lake Norman or the Ballantine location, I'm telling you. Go to that one. That one's has some nice golf clubs, nice shirts. But I think from what I hear that they rotate the product, disperse throughout. And if they don't have room in, let's say, Lake Norman, they'll ship it down to another store so that has a full stock of product. But it's really, I have saved so much money.
Yep, and that's the thing. You got to save that money.
Yeah, well, another thing too with the because I collect weird stuff. I collect pipes, like the old timey smoking pipes.
Okay,
because I find them back in the 70s. They did the Looney Tunes, Hardee's. The Hardee's, hamburger joint.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hardee's, they had the 1970 cups, like Looney Tunes, and they're hard to find. The only place you can find them is Goodwill, yard sales, or antique store. So, now I have the full set thanks to Goodwill.
Wow.
So I'm popping tags there.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That is incredible. It's just amazing things you can find, especially the collection. You would think that you wouldn't be able to find or complete a set.
Right.
That is incredible. Well, thank you, Matt, for coming on with us.
Anytime.
Really appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, but like we said, Goodwill is the place to go if you are trying to save money and have your dollar go a little bit further. But I think the whole thing with Goodwill is the success stories, I guess, would be the thing. And there was a ton of success stories that we found online, and we didn't get a chance to talk to any of these people. But when we come back from the break, we'd love to tell you a couple of these success stories. It's going to be a fun time, so stay tuned, guys.